Am I recording already? I'm admitting you. It works. Yeah, I think so. Water. I'm admitting Crystal. Yay! Hello, Crystal. Look at you, gorgeous.
Hi.
You look good.
Oh, thank you. You do too. I love your background. That's really pretty.
That is my peacock.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love peacocks.
And why? I actually had a young lady that I knew in Rockport, Texas, and I just started, helping her out with some stuff. And she'd been out all day shopping, and she called me up. She's like, "Miss Darla, are you at home?" I said, "Yeah, what's going on?" She's like, "I'm on my way." So she comes up to the door, and she's already got stuff in her hand, and she's like knocking on the door all weird. And so like kicking it sort of, like trying to get my to open the door. And she flips this whole thing wide open and she's like, "I found you."
Oh my goodness.
And this is, here you go.
Oh, that's so pretty. Love it.
I love the tapestry. It's just a gift. Somebody just walked up to my front door, was like, "It's you, it's for you." That's how I ended up with that.
Yay. I know. I was thinking about doing getting something to hang back here, but I have all my sage and stuff. I don't mind my burning incense, so they're dropping all over, but
You are fine.
yep.
Hey, Laura.
Hey,
Brenda.
Darla.
How is everyone?
Great. Happy it's Friday. I've been so excited.
Am I? So I know that I'm going to start off with, when we get started, I'm going to give some people a little bit more time to come in, just sort of chat and get to know everybody a little bit. Brenda, welcome. Not sure if I know you or not. Oh, you're muted. Hi, Jackie.
There we go. Hi.
I am excited. You two look so much alike.
We're sisters.
I can tell. I can tell. I was like, wow. It was like double trouble right there. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
That is great. So welcome. I'm Darla Williams. I'm here to guide you guys through a little bit of, going to do some light language. I'm going to do some angel card readings. So basically allowing you to check in with messages from your angels. I'm going to allow that to be guided though. I mean, it's not like not everybody will be read depending on how many people are in the group, obviously. And then, I'll have to listen to specific messages from the angels and the guides. But one of the other things I do is a fountain healing. And I actually take people through a fountain process that was gifted to me through a dream that I have brought back with me from that dream state, and have now allowed a lot of people to really find some real healing for wounded things that are going on inside. I'm a life coach and I help people daily. This is what I do. I teach the art of learning self-love. And so there's a lot of different things that a lot of different stuff that I do. So I'm finally stepping out and actually stepping into some of the stuff that what I'm sharing tonight is very sacred for me. This is not something that I share with the world. I don't share that I speak light language with the world. because it's been such a holy communion for me, a sacred space. It's like going into my sacred space, my sanctuary. So I'm taking you guys on a journey into my own sanctuary is what I'm basically doing tonight. And I'm really grateful that you're all here and that I get to share this with you guys. And Joe's hiding off the camera tonight. I got Kathy coming in. So does anybody have any questions? Miss Kathy. Kathy will be joining me in life coaching soon. She's going to be
Awesome.
training with me and actually learning what I do from me and beginning her own process of helping others soon. I'm super excited about that. Hi, Kathy. I know you did not expect that. There you are. You're introduced to the world.
Where do you train through?
Huh?
Where
I
do
have-
you train through?
I
Or her
teach-
training through you?
she's training through me.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to start expanding my business and actually bringing other coaches on board.
Nice.
So, ooh. I'm taking in so many energies right now. Everyone here obviously knows how to flow in your energies. It's really amazing. So I'm going to, Joe, I'm going to make you a host so that you can let people in. Because once I go into light language, I don't know whether or not I'm going to be able to pay attention to that. So, okay. I pushed the button. He knows I'm not a techie person. That's my tech. Because I don't know. He helps me push all the buttons because I don't know. I am more of an artist. I'm more creative.
Darla.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Hi.
Hey, did you like the books?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I'm glad.
Yes, we love them.
I think he's a little shy right at the moment.
I know he's like, I don't recognize too many people.
That's what it was. He heard me. He was like, okay, I'll do talk to her. And then he was like, ooh, there's more people. But no, so does everyone here? I know that for the most part, everyone knows about light language. So I like to explain light language a little bit further. I've been speaking light language, I would say, since 2004. 2004 was the first time that I came into speaking light language. And light language actually for me was found at an altar in a church. I was literally transformed at the altar from a space of being in prayer to all of a sudden completely laid out, where I was in a heavenly space and the angels were surrounding me and they were literally depositing into me a whole lot. I mean, like it was pouring into me. When I finally came back to from that space, I was literally what everyone else was calling it, drunk in the spirit, because I couldn't speak without giggling. I was like that for 3 days. I was so full of joy that I could not contain it. It was just bursting at the seams. I had enthusiasm and charisma that went on for miles. It was an extreme experience. And it also took me to a space where I finally learned more about the fact that I'm an earth-bound angel and that I actually have wings that I couldn't see. I can feel them, and I always thought something was touching my back. And I'd look around and there was nothing there. But during that experience, I was informed that I was an earthbound angel. I was to bring light upon the path of the people around me. And that was my purpose. So I'm finally stepping out, and thank you guys for showing up today, because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. And I just want you all to just take a moment and just take in a deep breath. Come into this space right here, right now. The things that have happened of the day are no longer happening. The things that are going to come after this hour will be there when it's right on time. But right now, we're just right here. So bring in that breath, in deep, and exhale. And I will begin. If you also speak light language, go ahead and chime in as well. The more, the merrier. I really believe that we're all here to connect. So if anybody else speaks light language, go ahead and unmute and bring that along as well. Yashiane, Yashiane, Arahashia, Shiana, Shiana, Shiana. Yashiane, Yana, Shiana, Shiane, Shiana, Shiane. Rahaya, Shiana, Shiane, Shiana. Yashiane, Shiana. Rahaya, Shiade, Arara, Shiana. Oh, Shiana, Shiane. Oceana, Iane, Iashiana, Oceana, Iashiana, Oceane, Oceana, Iashiane, Oceane. Oceania, yeah. Oceania, Oceania, oh, Oceania. Yane, yane, ya, ya, yana. Yane, 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 Ashia, ya, yane. Shia, Shia. Know that everyone is always looking and always seeking to understand what the next steps are in our life, and that we are guided and that we're given direction. For myself, I use the Arc Power Tarot cards. So it's the Archangel Tarot cards. And what I want to do, I have 8 on board today so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the angels, the guides, to direct me to pick the 8 cards. Hey, Teresa, welcome. I'm gonna go with Kathy first. Kathy, from 1 to 78, what is your number? First thing that pops in your mind.
48.
Crystal? 1 to 77.
53.
You said 53? Laura? 1 to 76.
11. Thank you.
Brenda? Ooh. And Jackie?
16, please.
Joe?
13, please.
Was it?
13.
And Teresa?
Let's do 44.
So, Laura, did I get you? You were the third one, right? So,
Just yourself, babe.
huh?
Not everybody but you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. All right. So I have Kathy. Kathy was the first one. That is the 9 of Gabrielle. Your angels have to say today, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibilities. Environmental activism. So, don't give up. Your determination and courage are needed now more than ever. You've come a long way, and your work has been important and valuable. Stand your ground and protect what you have created. Be prepared for any possibility. You've already proven yourself, and your position is secure so long as you have confidence. You may be tired, but this is the last challenging situation before success comes your way. Sticking with your plans, ability to fight off illness, environmental activism, growing organic foods. That is your message today. Did it hit home?
Yeah.
7 of Michael. This is for Crystal. Archangel Michael would like to tell you you have paths to choose from. It says there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. There's a better course of action available to you. Ask yourself, what am I really trying to accomplish? Think about whether working alone or on this project is a good idea. Is your unique point of view providing creative solutions, or is it causing you to miss important details? Over the details again. Your angels want you to be a success in this endeavor and are giving you a heads up with this card. There's a possibility more going on here than meets the eye. Someone may have ulterior motives. The need for caution, poor timing, and running away. Archangel Michael is coming to you and giving you a caution. Proceed with caution and know who you're working with. And Kathy, will you go ahead and mute your mic? I've got the Knight of Gabrielle. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Take time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do. And this is you, Laura. Gabrielle would like to tell you today that I need to find the page. That's what he'd like to tell you. Says situations. It is time to take action. The situation needs your full and undivided focus and quick attention. Fortunately, you probably can't wait to get started. Think things through thoroughly and then act with speed and certainty. You will instinctively know what direction to move in because you will feel such great passion for the cause. Someone who has immense self-confidence and is always ready for the next adventure. A person who is loyal and generous of spirit, courageous, enthusiastic, charismatic, and impulsive. A volunteer, an athlete, passion for life, single-mindedness. That is what Gabrielle would like to deliver to you today. I have Miss Brenda. Your card is the Magician. So when the Magician comes up, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So you're on to a new adventure in your life. Something is big and on its way. If you didn't see it coming, it's on its way. The Magician. You have a magical touch of angels on your side. New projects that you start will be very successful. You have all the resources you need, even if you can't see them at this time. You may be underestimating the skill and the knowledge that you've accumulated. You prepared for this moment in your life, and the road ahead is safe and sure. With Angel Raziel beside you, additional assistance in the form of guidance, support, people, and a windfall of abundance will seem to magically appear. Anything is possible. However, to receive this help, you have to confidently take action. You must move forward with your plans in a way that displays to others and to yourself that you have no doubt as to your coming success. Create a solution, skill, and confidence, the ability to manifest, focus, action, taking the initiative. Raziel is a magical archangel who can guide you in conjuring the life you dream of living. The wizard-like angel sits near the throne of God and is privy to all the holy secrets necessary to help you manifest wondrous and amazing opportunities for yourself. What you wish you are trying to make come true, ask Archangel Raziel for assistance when you need reassurance of any kind to facilitate what you're trying to create. So just seek him and he will lead you through whatever you are working through. Miss Jackie, you have the King of Raphael. Warm, generous, honorable, and refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. King of Raphael. Situations, yes, it is safe to trust. You have the ability to accomplish great things at this time. Indulge any longing you may have to create art or music. Lend a hand to those who need assistance. Expect to meet someone you can really trust, who is driven by the heart. Wise and heartfelt advice really makes a difference. A warm and generous person who understands human nature. Someone who takes romantic relationships and close friendships very seriously. A humanitarian, honorable, refined, chivalrous, highly regarded, a patron of the arts, a peacemaker, a father or a father figure, an interest in the healing arts. Joe, I have King of Ariel. It says, your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. Look at the card. So much abundance. Your plans are going to work out very well. The ability to manage finances is matched with a keen sense of what will succeed. Advancement in your career is likely. You work very hard and would like to take a break or possibly retire to enjoy a life of more leisure. A very successful person who has risen to the top professionally, someone who can direct many people or projects at once, a nature lover, stable, powerful, accomplished. Career success, using resources wisely, money in the bank, leadership positions. And Miss Teresa, your card is for Michael. I don't know if you can see me because I can't see you, but I'm going to show you the card. And if you are on here, I'm still going to share it. Insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. Here you go, ma'am. That's the card if you want it to look.
I could see it. I can't hear it. Something happened with my phone and I gotta listen to the top. That's why I took my minute.
You
So
can
you don't have
shut
to
it
hear
back
it.
down. I just wanted you to know that I was reading for you. It is time to take a break. The situation you find yourself in will not benefit from more action on your part at this moment. Step back, let it go. It would probably be best not to even think about it for a little while. Reset the urge to challenge those who disagree with you. The key to successful solutions is likely to arise from meditation or an unexpected epiphanies that come while on a quiet walk. So spending some time in nature would be very good for you. Are you getting enough sleep? If you've been ill, make sure you take all the time necessary for full recovery. Make time for yourself, take a vacation, pursue spiritual activities, seek relief from stress. Now, with each one of you receiving your cards, how powerful or confirming were those messages to each individual that received today?
That resonated with me
That
very
resonated with
much.
you?
Yes. Your light language, I just want to say, incredible. Seriously, incredible. That I've listened to light language, but yours really touched me. I just want you to know that. I mean, it's almost bringing tears to my eyes. So just to let you know that, I
Thank you.
literally just want to cry.
It is a cleansing. I use it for healing.
Mhm.
That is what the purpose of it is. It is literally us tapping into source. We are the conduit, and the flow of that energy from heaven to earth is through that language.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that cannot be disrupted from source to us.
Mhm.
That's the
Anytime you want to do light language for me, you let me know.
So I have a question for yes, Crystal, go ahead. I am really open.
So it was really interesting because when you were speaking light language, a message came through to me about my path and my choices. So it really resonated with the card that you pulled as well. I was like, oh my gosh, I found a lot of just similarities with that message to what I was receiving while you're speaking light language.
Wow.
So thank you. Thank you very much.
So Archangel
Michael.
was the one that spoke to you and was telling you that you had the choice of paths. That's what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. About like my veil is being lifted and I have a choice with my path pretty much. So it was very interesting. Thank you.
Anybody else receive anything?
I wanted to say, yeah. So I was thinking about how you said, when you overcame with the spirit and you were giggling and laughing, and I was trying not to laugh. Like I was literally like, oh God. And then I was thinking like my face probably feels like, I'm making because I'm trying not to laugh. But I was thinking the same thing. Like I was just like like giggling inside, and then I kept thinking like you should just let this go. But your card, yes, like I guess like I'm always in this like, I'm always questioning everything. So then always start questioning like, am I really doing this? Am I really going to go down this path? Like, should I, is this my will, or is this really like spirit leading me? And I just get like in these little spaces sometimes where I'm like ping ponging in my head. So like literally right before we got on this call, like I was thinking that.
Hi, Ace.
I'm gonna bite you.
Hi, Ace. How are you?
Yeah.
Say hi. He said,
Hi. He's out now. He's gonna run because I talked to him.
yeah,
He's gone.
of course.
So Dawn, hello. I'm glad you're here. We've gone through some light language. We did some angel card reading. And Dawn, my question for you, you can even put it into the chats if you don't want to come on to the camera. Just let me know between the numbers of 1 and 78, what number would you choose? First one that comes to mind. Did you say 78? Okay.
There we go.
It's okay, I read lips. I understood. So 78's card is the 2 of Gabrielle. The 2 of Gabrielle. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Continued, it says that Gabriel wants to tell you, you're making great progress. If you experience a pause in the action, then it's time to reassert yourself and get things moving again. Be bold and ambitious. You may have a choice to make. Don't let indecisions keep you from going forward. The right choice won't come from your mind, so follow your heart. Important relationships are possible right now. Partner with people who share your outlook and passion. Long-term vision, business partnerships, showing great courage. Made friends or relationships.
That's good.
So that is your message today. The next phase of what I go into with this, what I want to do with this call is actually take a moment. And I want you to think about this last week of your life. And I want you to think about all the hindering feelings that you may have had. Things that literally locked you up, caused you to be full of feelings that you really didn't want, no matter what they were. And I want you to take a moment and really sit with it and allow for yourself to acknowledge those feelings. They could be anxiety. They could be feeling discouraged. They could be feeling anger. It could be hurt, just the pain itself of things that have happened in your life. It may just be some irritation, could be from just the residual of conflicts around you, and you might just be carrying that negative energy. But I want you to really think about those things. And if you can, I want you to pick 5 of those low vibrational feelings that you've had this week. And I want you to go ahead and I want you to share them with me. So I'm going to start with Crystal.
Okay, so I know overwhelmed, irritation. I was trying to sit into it because I've been working on mindfulness and like dismissing those. Oh boy, I'm sorry. But I know for sure I felt overwhelmed with work this week and some irritation. How about just being disorganized? And I would say some anxiety. And not feeling secure at some point. Like
Doubt?
worried about finances, for example, like that security.
So feeling scarcity.
Mhm.
Okay. Laura.
Oh, I knew you were gonna pick me. I actually have a very different one. I'm pretty happy. But I will share with you, I do worry about Bill and his health. And I would say truly that would probably be my major worry in life.
You have worries.
So
So
worries.
stress.
Yeah, I wouldn't say stress, it's more concern, just
Okay.
concern and trying to, have him go in the right direction to have things looked at, health wise. That's where it is. Other than that, I'm a pretty darn happy person.
That's great. So Brenda. Up to 5 words that you know that you can identify that are your feeling based from, they can be like, if you already heard them, you can eliminate them and say that some of them have already been said, and then just add the 2 that you, or 3 or 5 that you need.
Fear.
Okay.
Lost. I don't know if worry was on there.
Worries are,
Sad-
yes.
Yeah. Sadness and not worthy.
Okay. Jackie.
Most of them said, but I'll add loss, anger.
Okay. Kathy.
Exhaustion. And I guess I don't really feel overwhelmed. I just feel sometimes like it's such a big mountain to climb, you know?
It feels
And-
daunting.
Okay, daunting.
Hey, John.
Yeah. Mostly what everybody else said, fear, overwhelmed, stress, a little anger, and a little lost.
Okay. And Joe.
I think I can add frustration to the list. Other than that, most all of them been hit.
Okay. Thank you. See, okay. I have been gifted with just an immense way to actually alleviate these feelings. I'm going to share a little bit because I know that some people have been through trauma, and people who've been through trauma do not trust because they've been hurt so deeply. So what I do first and foremost is I always explain what I'm about to do, because I need you to trust what I'm about to do. The reason why is because when we've been broken and shattered, images above. These are pieces of who I've been. Literally, when we've been shattered by traumatic experiences, we really do not have a space where we can just say, okay, yeah, I don't know you, but yeah, I'm going to follow you wherever you say you're going to go. You can't do that unless you know what you're going into. Because I know for myself personally, from my own experience in life, I couldn't just accept somebody else's word and know that that was okay. I had to stumble through it myself and figure it out, because that was how I was able to process. So what I learned was, if somebody took the time and explained to me what they were about to do, it made it easier for me to do it. Because then I already knew what was coming. There was no surprises. I'm not putting you into a hypnotic state. I don't do that. But I am going to take you to a space that you've never been before. I'm going to take you into a garden. You're going to paint that picture inside your mind. I'm going to walk you through it. You're going to see the trees, you're going to see the birds, you're going to see this, you're going to see that, whatever comes up in that garden for you. And then you're going to see a fountain. You have all rights to go walk up into that fountain and receive the cleansing of the light flowing, cascading water effect that's going to come down from the top. It's going to come down over your head once you step into it. You're going to allow it to come, and you're going to open yourself up. Your chakras are going to open. You're going to open your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plex, the sacral, and the root. We're going to literally allow that flow to flow through our bodies. We're going to remove these things. We're going to just bring back, and we're going to deposit that into the ground, far away from us as possible, because it's no longer serving our highest good. And we have a right to come back to balance. We have a right to be whole and complete, because that's who we were made to be. We have abundance because it's rightfully ours. We were born with that, but we fall out of alignment. So today I'm going to take you through this process and allow you to actually be washed of it. Bringing back just the light, removing anything, allowing you to be purified back up through and released back into the heavenlies. And I'm going to tell you, you'll want to say thank you, because your life is really going to be transformed and rearranged. When this gift was given to me, I had no choice but to start telling people about it. And I got a lot of people who thought I was really, really off my rocker. And I was like, I don't care. I have to do this. This is a gift that was given to me to help people set free. And isn't that what all of us as healers want? Us to be able to find that way, to be fully free. No longer carrying those vibrational stories that tear us down or make us repeat the patterns that we no longer want to repeat. So I want you to just sit back, be comfortable where you're at. And I'm going to take you through exactly what I just said. There'll be a couple extra words. I'm going to actually speak these words once we get into the third eye. We're going to wrap this storyline up. We're going to drop it down and remove it from your bodies. So I know that everyone at some point in your life has experienced overwhelmed, irritation, disorganized, anxiety, scarcity, worries, concern, fear, loss, sadness, not feeling worthy, feeling lost. Laura, if anybody has a mic on, can you please shut down the mic? Thank you for that. Loss, anger, exhaustion, feeling that the task can be daunting, stressful, and frustration. I know personally I've experienced every single one of these at some point in my life. And I probably can say every single one of you have as well. So just go ahead, close your eyes. I want you to take in a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. I want you to do it again. We're going to do it 5 times. In through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your mouth, out through your nose, in through your mouth, Out through your nose. Now, while you're sitting back, totally relaxed, I just need you to listen to my voice. I want you to go ahead and imagine yourself before flashing gates. They're flashing open and flashing closed. Flashing open, flashing closed. Flashing open, and now you've been invited in. I want you to go ahead and step into this garden. As you begin entering, you can see in the distance the tree lines. And as you get closer and closer, you can see the tall grass as it's swaying back and forth. You can see the birds flittering back and forth between the trees. I want you to see the shrubs and the brushes and the plants and all the flowers and everything all around. The vines that are growing to and fro from the ground to the trees that have wrapped themselves up and around everything. I want you to see as that butterfly flutters by. And now you see out in the distance, you can see the fountain, this massive fountain. You have every right now to be invited in to receive your healing today. So as you get closer and closer, I want you to imagine yourself stepping up, and into the fountain. As the water cascading effect comes down from the top in front of you, you can see the waters just pouring out from the top and down in front of you. And it's the light cascading water effect. You can feel the cooling sensations swirling around your feet, around your calves, and around your knees. And as it comes up to your knees, I want you to walk forward and allow for that flowing water cascading effect to come down and over the top. As you enter in, I want you to go ahead and open up your crown chakra. As it opens, I want you to feel as this cooling effect comes down and into your mind. But now I want you to go ahead and allow it to illuminate inside your mind. And all of these stories that were wrapped around being overwhelmed, the stories of being irritated, disorganized, feeling anxious, feeling that you have scarcity, not enough money, the worries, your concerns, the fear, feeling lost, feeling sadness, not being worthy enough, feeling loss, your anger, the exhaustion, feeling daunting to the tasks, the stress, and the frustration. I want you right now to allow this water, light cascading effect, to just start circulating, and around and around and around. And these storylines that each and every single one of you held that is so true to what has happened in your life. But I want you to go ahead and release it and let it go, because it's not serving your highest good. And replace it with love, with joy, with peace, patience, with kindness, self-control, and just being still in the moment now. Bringing that down into your throat. As it's now in your throat, I want it to rip up all those storylines in a gentle manner, but just releasing it and washing it cleansed and cleansing it out so it can no longer affect your world. No longer allowing these words to have any irritations or any conflicts or any situations, no more resistance into the ways that you're going in your life. And I want you to bring that down from your throat and allow this water cleansing to flow down into your shoulders, down your arms, into your fingertips, back up and into your heart space. As it begins pouring through your heart, pulling out all of the storyline Anything that has to do with feeling overwhelmed, want that to be washed away. You felt irritated, let it cleanse that out. You felt disorganized, anxious, not having enough, worried, concerned, fear, feeling lost, sadness. I want you to take out that feeling unworthy and replace it with total worthiness. Remove the loss, the anger, the exhaustion. Feeling that tasks are too daunting, feeling stressed and frustrated. Allowing that to wash out. Taking and breaking down any calluses that are informed in the heart from any of these painful experiences that have brought you to feeling this way. Soothing and replenishing and restoring your heart, your mind, your words. Down into the solar plex. I want you taking a deep breath in through your nose and exhale, letting these feelings go. Pushing them down, 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 down through the solar plex. Another deep breath in, deep breath out. Bringing that down into the sacral. Anything that has caused you to become addicted to these behaviors, I want you to go ahead and allow yourself to release that. Down into the root, the very core of your being, who you are. Allow your truth to be made whole, complete, restored to the foundations of creation, who you were entrusted to be here in this world. And then bring that down through your thighs, into your calves, and into your feet, and take the story of all of those negative words, all of that negative energy, and remove that energy out of your body. Push it down into the ground as far away from you as possible, no longer allowing that to have any residual effects, and bringing just back the light and the waters. Bring that into your toes, into your feet, up into your calves, into your thighs, into the root. As it comes back up into the root, I want it to come up to the solar plex, well, to the sacral. To your solar plex. To your heart. Throat. To your third eye. Back out of the crown. Back into the heavens. When you're ready, and just take a deep breath in. Let it go. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. So that is what I wanted to share with everybody in this space. It's a place where you can always come in, be able to remove those story lines, because that's all it is. Everything's just a story. It's your perspective versus my perspective, and it's all a storyline. It's what we all live in every single day. And we all have a right to choose to live the best story out of all of those situations, no matter what we've experienced. So I want you to check in with yourself. Crystal, you said that you were feeling overwhelmed, irritated, disorganized, full of anxiety, and feeling that money wasn't enough, that you were feeling that you were in scarcity. I want you to feel right now. Can you really touch base with that overwhelmed feeling right now?
No.
No? And I'm gonna ask Brenda. I want you to check in with feeling unworthy. You know how you felt when you first said it. You know what came up in your mind. Is it still there?
When you first started talking about what we were going to go through, I could feel the sadness and the tears and everything. It was right there. It's not there anymore. I'm excited to see what life has to offer. Thank you.
Jackie. You said that you had loss and anger that you wanted to add to the list. How's that anger?
Feeling pretty peaceful right now. I'm not feeling that. Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Joe, how are you feeling in regards to frustration?
I'm feeling better, but I know there's more stuff in my phone that's going to frustrate me when I open it back up. So I'm just going to leave it closed. Darla knows what's up. A situation just occurred literally before this call happened. So, but no, it's better. I'm more calm. I'm more relaxed for sure. I just know I don't want to look at my phone because I want to hold this joyous feeling.
Dawn.
Yes,
How are you feeling?
very peaceful.
Very peaceful. So yours, what was it that you said that you wanted to take through the fountain?
For me,
Mm-hmm.
overwhelmed, fear, stressed, anger.
I want you to tap back into the stress right now. That feeling that you had, what you thought about that was causing that stress. That was the thought you took in. So, I mean, there could be other things that stress you. So I don't want you to think about all the things that could have, but whatever it was that you initially thought of. And I want you to think back to that when you went into the fountain, the way you felt before, and check into yourself right now. How do you feel?
Peaceful, no longer stressed.
And then Kathy, how are you feeling in that exhaustion?
Well, I was sitting there thinking like maybe it's always gonna feel daunting, like maybe that's just one of those things, in life that you just feel. And when I used to live in Colorado, I hiked to the top of Pikes Peak. I think it's like 12 or 13 miles to the top, and it takes you about 7 hours. Like if you're a pretty avid hiker. And I loved doing that. And it's a challenge, especially when you start getting above the tree line and the oxygen's not there. And I remember just thinking like, well, at least I love to hike. So, I think it's just like you said, I mean, that's one thing I've learned from working with you is, you could take anything that you're going through and just look at it through a different lens, sit with it, those emotions and those feelings. And that's one thing that's really rang out a lot in the past month is, you know, we're humans. We're supposed to have feelings. We're supposed to have emotions. And we do so much to suppress that and push those away. And I think by doing that, we dishonor ourselves and we dishonor, God and the creation that is, because everything is, your life is happening for you, through you. and you're calling it all into experience. And I think to honor that and honor those emotions and those feelings that you have, and just learn to look at it through a better perspective, and a different lens, and always try to look at it through a lens of love, no matter what you're going through. So that's what came to me in the fountain. I love you.
I love you too. So we are at the top of the hour. I know that you guys all probably have other things you guys need to rush off to, but I will hold a few more minutes of space if anybody needs to. If anybody wants to reach out, I can I guess we could send a link through the Stars of Unity. You can message me there and I can respond. If you want to touch base privately, I do offer, like I said, I am a coach as well. So I do have other things that I can offer if it's necessary, if anybody needs it. I do want to make sure that that's open to everyone to know. But more than welcome, please come back next week. I'll be doing this again and just going through it, you guys, just so that I get a little feedback, since this was my first session with everybody. How was it for everyone?
It was really good.
You did amazing.
Yeah.
You did great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Making sure that
Amazing, amazing, Darla. Very gifted. Amazing.
does anybody have any questions? Nope. Make sure you all drink lots of water this evening. Keep yourselves hydrated, because we just did a lot of clearing. I felt a lot of heaviness that left with that. You're welcome.
Mhm.
Much love. Blessings, love, and light.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You as well.